The only way to start is by saying thank you for doing this. It's an honor to be able to honor you at the Spark this year and to have you as beloved Mosaic supporters and believers, but also our friends. So, on behalf of all of us at Mosaic, including our board and staff and all the artists that have been the beneficiaries of your kindness and your belief in the company, thank you.
Well, we are
We're honored.
tremendously honored
Hey,
to
Mr. Washingtonian of the Year. I mean,
we're, we're very honored, and
yes, we really
particularly,
are.
I mean, because we have so much feeling for Mosaic.
Thank you.
The care with which you approach each production and how it resonates with the audience, to me, that is what makes what you aim for work, because you do it so well.
Ever since I've known you, which is from before Mosaic, actually, I know that you care about the plays, and you always read the plays before you decide whether you're going to support it.
And it's never an easy decision because what you do is so good. I mean, you don't do clunkers. You do good, interesting plays. We haven't seen anything at Mosaic that we didn't think was really riveting and meaningful, and that we thought about afterwards and talked about with our friends, with each other.
It's interesting or purposeful that we wanted to honor you as well as Mona Mansour, who wrote Unseen, which is the first show you supported since I joined the organization, followed by Confederates, and then this season, Colored Water.
Yeah, and we're
Hot for that.
we're amazingly proud of all
Yeah.
three.
Yeah,
I
we
mean, we
really
can't
are.
wait to see Colored Water.
I'm curious to go back sort of to the beginning, as they say, and hear about how you both discovered theater and especially DC theater.
I've loved theater ever since I learned there was such a thing. There's a play, I don't know if you guys know, a play called Mornings at 7.
Yeah.
There's a scene that was, to me, was why I love theater. There are our slightly wimpy protagonist is in the center of the stage with a tree, and he goes, "What does it all mean? What's it about?" And he bangs his head on the tree. And I've just, that seemed to me, that's all of us humans. What does it all mean? What is it about? And plays are one of the ways you explore that.
And my spark was Paul Robeson and Uta Hagen and Jose Ferrer in Othello.
Oh my God.
Oh,
And I've loved theater ever since. And our first date was a theater date. We went to see Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead in New York.
wow.
Been married 56 years, so it worked.
Wow,
Did
congratulations.
you talk about the show after? Like you saw the
Well,
play? Did you
now really, that's a little
Your
personal.
business.
You are wonderful philanthropists because I feel like you give from your hearts. You really do believe in the work you're investing in, and I've been grateful to feel a very personal beneficiary of your kindness. I'm curious how you discovered philanthropy or what inspires you to be so generous with your time and your resources to support, particularly DC's theater community, and of course Mosaic as part of that.
For us, theater, like Mosaic, is a way of helping people to understand themselves, helping them to be better. So we just feel lucky to be able to support Mosaic.
Something that matters to me a lot is values. And I'm distressed that in our beloved country, values are kind of like, and I was a hospital chaplain for 10 years, and so I had lots of deep conversations with people whose lives were going away. And some of them had such beautiful values. When your life is drawing to a close, a lot of stuff falls away, like it's not important anymore. And theater is one of the ways, the right kind of theater, where values can be transmitted, can be held up to be challenged, can be discussed. And you guys are so clear that that's a lot of what you're about.
And also it helps people to be in touch with their emotions. I mean, it's the skill and the quality and the way and the care with which you do these plays that makes all the difference and does, in fact, allow the audience to become completely involved with the production and not be thinking of extraneous things, and therefore touch their emotions. And nothing can substitute for that. I mean, that's why theater persists despite all the online distractions and social media, God help us, and the rest of it.
We've spent a lot of time thinking and looking back to how we all discovered theater, where Mosaic is now, celebrating its 10th anniversary, focused on the next decade. What are your hopes for Mosaic, but also for DC theater, since you've been so vital to its growth?
I think that we would look forward to Mosaic sticking to its mission and continuing to execute it in such brilliant fashion. And I hope that you continue to strengthen your finances so that you're able to support this wonderful theater going forward in the future.
Ain't broke, don't fix it.
And you're a great team.
Yeah,
too.
you sure are.
Well, thank you. And thank you for being a big part of why it's not broke. You have been true visionaries in helping us achieve our mission because you believe in it. And it's a great reminder to us to stay true to our mission and to what we all believe theater can be. So thank you.
Well, to be honored by an organization for which we have such enormous respect and admiration and even affection it's very meaningful. And really, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.